welcome back. I am continuing with some story today. I think what I'm going to work on is seeing if I can finish this quest right here, the Belly of the Beast. Last time, I don't think I recorded it. I think I recorded some of it, but not all of it. So we were learning the fate of Taggarty's Thunder, the unit led by Paladin Elizabeth Taggarty. And it seemed that they were really kind of hell-bent on trying to take on the Scorched. The fate that we found her in, let me see if I can pull it up on the map here, it had us following a series of transmissions which led from Fort Defiance along this route here in the Mire, through Atoga, over into Survey Camp Alpha, drop site Victor 9, and then eventually into the Glassed Cavern, where we found her. She had perished along with her team. So once we got there, we picked up her room key. I think we have to go back to Fort Defiance now and learn more about the Scorched at her quarters. This area here was actually really difficult to get through. I don't wear power armor. I probably should have at this point here, but what I opted to do was essentially kind of sneak through a lot of this area to get through into the Glass Cavern. There was a lot of Scorched beasts and just Scorched around here. The first time I had gone here, I basically got chased out, holed up here in drop site 9, and fast traveled out of there. It was pretty challenging, but getting in here was pretty interesting. So yeah, so we have this. I don't know how many more pieces of the quests there are, but we're going to work on that. And then after I'm done with that, I think I'm going to go and try to finish up the Free States. If I recall correctly, we have to go to Ella's Bunker to find a heating coil, and then we have to come over here to the relay tower to find another heating coil. And then once we're done with that, we can go back to Abby's Bunker and kind of finish with the Scorched Detection System mission. So we'll work on that. But first, we'll keep doing this. I had to spend some time off stream working on stash management. It is definitely kind of a pain. I've managed to get myself down to 127. The problem that I'm running into is when I first started, I thought I would not have enough water. Water seemed to be a issue.
I can't believe it.
And now it's not. I've been getting so much purified water, and right now I have only this amount carrying on me, but I think in my stash I have a ton. Yeah, I have like 272. The stack weight on this alone is like 54, so it's just taking up a lot of space. I've been trying to figure out like what's actually just taking up weight in my stash box, and a lot of it's ammo. I've been trying to sell some stuff just to get rid of it. I'm probably gonna go just start donating some things. I'm a hoarder by nature, so well, I would say a hoarder, but when I play these type of games, I like to be able to just have everything, and this game is forcing me to not. So there's some things I think I'm going to get rid of just with weapons that I don't use. I ended up making some more ammo, particularly 5.56. This is probably the one that I don't really tend to pick up as much. I think I have to go back and look on YouTube. Someone had a way to like convert ammo, and so I might do that to make more 5.56. I have been using for my weapons. I've been using this handmade that I got. It uses 5.56. It's definitely pretty good. I don't use automatic weapons right now, but this one's definitely really good when I tend to get swarmed. My main weapon I had been using for quite a while has been this suppressed hunting rifle. It's probably one of my more favorites, but I recently picked up this lever action rifle, and I've been using this one quite a bit now. And it uses 45 caliber, which is nice. I have the face breaker just in case I need to go to hand-to-hand combat for some reason. What's the weight on this one for? So yeah, it's not too bad, but those are the main weapons I've been using. So I sold some grenades just to kind of bring my weight down. Grenades have been definitely much more useful, but I need to be more liberal with using them, as opposed to kind of holding on to things. So, anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So we'll let's see, quickest way to there. We'll do fast travel to Foundation, save ourselves a few caps. We'll have to fight our way back into Fort Defiance. Thankfully, I don't have to clear the whole thing again. I think if I remember right, I kind of remember a quick, easy way to get to the elevator. I think it's like kind of towards the back. There's a ground floor. There's a ground floor entrance you can get on, or elevator entrance you can get to. Okay. So it puts me out here. Let's see what we're using right now. We got the lever action, okay. What in the hell is that? That caravan? Okay. Let's see if we can be a little quiet coming in here. We don't get rushed. I think there's probably like 8 dudes out here. Okay, there's a guy right there. First person, I can tend to be a little bit more precise. Okay, we got a couple dudes coming. Ah, shit. So much for being quiet. Alright. Oh, we got a dude right there. Got him. Oh, you know what I meant to do? Hold on a second. We're still in danger. I forgot to join a party. Okay. I think there might be a dude trying to sneak around the side over here. There he is. Gotcha. Baby rattle. Lead. We need lead. Okay. Let's see if I join a party really quick. Full. Damn. Okay. I guess we'll just create one. See if we can get anyone joining. Since I'm not hurting on food, I'm going to just spam a bunch of food really quick to build my HP up. Okay. Alright, there shouldn't be any more. I always wonder what the little plus sign next to these mean. Like, I wonder if that means like it has a mod that I don't have yet, or if it's just a more improved version of the weapon. Like, I'm not quite sure. I can't. I think there's a scrap bench in here, but I'll try to scrap them and see. So I'll have to go back and look. Someone said there's a way to be able to see like what mods you don't actually have yet. Okay. So if I remember right, the elevator's like kind of right towards the back here. And we have to go up there. And there should be a good amount of lore, hopefully at least anyways, from Paladin Taggarty's room there. At least finding out more about the Scorched and like kind of maybe what they were doing. Wonder if that dude's still in here. Okay, so if I remember right, I gotta go like to the left and then around somehow. We can go that way. See, we should be able to go this way, I think. Yeah, there's the elevator right there. That's right. And let's see, we'll take it up to the fourth floor. Now, that made it a lot easier than the first time I came in here having to clear this whole thing. Let's see. Oh, there's Overseer's Cache. Was there a scrap bench up here? I don't think there was. I grabbed everything out of here before. Oh, I don't remember coming in here, but there's probably nothing in here we need. Yes, there is a scrap bench. Wait. No, there's not. Oh, there's, right over here. Okay, so let's see. Let's see if we get a mod off this. No, we don't. So, I wonder... Yeah, I kind of wonder if the plus sign just, I don't know, just really means it's like just kind of maybe like an improved weapon or something. Like, oh, military grade duct tape, I need that. Wonder glue. And what's this? Marine aerodynamic limb mod. I think I grabbed one of those before. Sensor module specs. Do I have that one? Let's look at Holo. Sensor module specs. I think I listened to it. I feel like I wouldn't have left a holotape just sitting right there. I did. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I was pretty thorough when I came here beforehand. We read all the stuff here. I don't need any more purified water. We looked at all that stuff. Okay. All right, let's go into a room here and see what we can find. Should be back here. Yep, we can get in here now. All right, Paladin Taggarty. Where did you... Let's see. I wonder if that has lead in it. We need some lead. Oh, it's a little bobblehead dude. Strength. Nice. Plan artillery. Is this a picture of them? Oh wow, that's the squad there, huh? Let's see what this says. Elder Maxon's final conversation.
Lizzie, Tucano says the satellite's failing. So, this is it.
Elder, I'm not ready for this. Can't the scribes do anything about it?
No. The infrastructure of the old world is failing, but you are the absolute best second-in-command I have ever had the pleasure of working with. Now is the time for you to be in charge, Lizzie. I know you're up for it. I know you won't let your men down.
Roger. We don't have the men for the mission. The Bravos just keep coming.
Bravos are the Scorch Beasts, I think.
Then find new men think outside the playbook.
Elder, you trust the outsiders too readily. They will betray you.
You too, Paladin? Everyone around me keeps saying, shut the world out, only look out for ourselves. Even my goddamn son. But the Brotherhood alone can't rebuild what's lost. We need them. Hell, our whole plan is for them.
I'm not thinking about some far-off future, Elder. I'm worried about today and tomorrow. We're fighting non-stop to keep the Bravos contained. I can't afford a weak link.
I trust your judgment. If our scribes find anything new, I'll see if we can get word to you somehow. And Lizzie.
Oh, why did it cut off there? What the hell? That's kind of interesting, her perspective on it, and his perspective. So she very much seemed hell-bent on maybe not increasing the ranks, I guess. Let's see what the nuclear option is here.
Is this urgent, Lizzie?
Elder, I've read Scribe Takano's reports. I've talked with Grant a lot, too.
Spit it out.
The sonic generators work, but there are just too many Sierra Bravos. This strategy of ours, it's just delaying the inevitable.
You're not giving up on me.
No, of course not. But I think we may need something bigger. More final.
Go on.
One of the squires on patrol found a nuclear silo. Still functional.
What? Even you, Lizzie? Are you out of your goddamn mind? Look around. Look at everything. The death, the destruction, the end of the world. That came from the nukes.
But if we don't deal with the Bravos once and for all, they could kill everyone. All life on this continent. That's what Takano said. Right?
There will always be a reason to use a weapon, always. But nukes? Never again. I'd mothball the whole technology if I could. Am I clear?
Yes, Elder.
I consider this matter resolved. I don't want to talk about it again. Maxon out.
You know, the whole fate of Taggarty's Thunder, you know, like, I wonder if it could have been like avoided somehow. He definitely didn't seem to be very kind of like open to, well, I don't know. Let's see what she said in here. Okay, analysis of the Scorched Beast, the Sierra Bravos, I think that's what she called it. We've learned much since we lost contact with Elder Maxon. Grant says it's pretty much worst case, a threat assessment. Actual Sierra Bravos are reinforced, mobile, and cunning predators. Bravos use echolocation to call in ground reinforcements. The breeding cycle for the Bravos is off the charts. The saving grace in all this is that the Sierra Bravos only nest in specific places. We found 3 nests in old mining tunnels below the bog. There's a main nest somewhere that's the real problem. In order to stop the Bravos from spreading outside Appalachia and possibly becoming an extinction event, we have to destroy their main nests. Okay, ultimate solution. Oh, I guess that completed a quest, huh? Property of Paladin Taggarty. Every last Bravo needs to be destroyed. Maxon forbade using nukes, but a few years back we found one of the missile silos and the old security system was formidable. As a last resort, we need to find a way in. Senator Sam Blackwell was on the Nuclear Energy Committee, so he might know something, but no one knows where his bunker is, except maybe Quinn Carter of the Charleston Herald. One way or another, if touchdown fails, the nuclear option may be our only option. Maxon's orders be damned. Strange new world. Everything is different. We send information to Lost Hills about what we see and what we face, and they have a hard time believing it. Some of the things they face are equally strange. The new plants, animals, monsters. It's hard to keep track of, and to some degree I've given up trying. But one thing is clear. These Scorched and the Scorched Beasts are something different. We need to focus on them. All these other threats, even the giant hulking mutants we can handle. But how will we handle the Scorched? Ultrasight power armor. Oh. I've taken the schematics Scribe Takano transmitted as far as I can, and I think I fixed the coolant leak problem, but I just don't know. If we're ever to get some serious time and resources, I can try building one, but the list of components is intimidating. Okay. Stored logs. Personal notes. Okay. Pallet integrity, personal notes. 2 months and no word from Maxon. Grant's declared communications with the West Coast dead and dead for good. Every time we think we have the Bravos licked, they come back in greater numbers. Only Grant and Wilson know of Takano's final assessment. If word got out, we can't guarantee there won't be a panic. Every day that goes by, we're chewing through ammo, power, and sometimes nights. We desperately need to make it to the end zone or Appalachia's toast, or far worse. Change of priorities. Up to now, our priorities have been secure dangerous and useful technology, protect the people of Appalachia, and expand our operational capacity. But the brass have talked, and we're changing that. We have a plan to lure the Scorch Beast into a kill zone with some tech that Scribe Takano and Scribe Grant have been working on. Until the skies are clear, our new priority is to wipe the Sierra Bravos out. Some of you will be receiving orders to secure food, munitions, and other supplies from the responders and free states. Be firm and tell them that the Scorch Beast threat is real and that once it's dealt with, the Brotherhood will once again help protect them. Under no circumstances are you to initiate hostilities or even take supplies. However, in order to get the supplies we need, you're authorized to ignore salvage rights claims. If it's not one of their farms, put simply, it's fair game. I know this is controversial, but we don't have time to play politics. There's a war on. Let's win it. At Victorium. Satellite is down. To Knight Wilson at Camp Venture. Okay, we lost contact with USA 1103 today. Grant's got the backup already, but he doesn't know how long that's going to work. And Elder Maxon said we have to accept that there'll be a point where we're on our own. So if there's any urgent info you need, ask it now. The window is closing. Wanted to give you a heads up that we're mothballing the Grafton Dam outpost. The Scorch Beasts are just getting too dangerous and we need to reinforce our patrols with power armored knights. I'm sending Esposito your way, and I hate to dissolve her command, but she can be a real asset to you. Screen the squires carefully. I don't want any weaklings. Fort Defiance. To Brotherhood of Steel Defiance. Camp Venture served us well at our base of operations, but with the new class graduating, we are ready to expand, so welcome to Fort Defiance. Let me address some of the concerns raised about relocating. 1. Cranberry Bog has formidable challenges, but by basing ourselves here, we protect Appalachia from them. These threats also act as a deterrence from raids and other intruders. It becomes our shield. The fort itself is indeed too large for our purposes now, but we won't outgrow it anytime soon. The previous purpose of this institution some find distasteful. Noted. Yeah, holding up in an asylum. Okay, now a chance to clean it up and make it our own. For those who served in uniform, you're used to toughing it out. For those who haven't, it's your opportunity to develop grit and character. Okay, stored logs. I think that was it, right? Troubleshooter's guitar sword. It says, search Charleston Herald for info on Sam Blackwell. Okay, that's out of here, right? So we're going... Oh man, we gotta go way over there. Okay. I'm wondering if I should continue... Yeah, I guess we'll just continue with this one for now, and then we'll get back to the Free States after we're done. So we'll head back to camp, and we'll port down to there. When I was in the DMV office trying to get my damn ID, I did get into Sam Blackwell's office, and I came across his terminal. It would not let me check it out. So I know exactly where that's at. That place was a pain in the ass because it was way overrun with Scorched. We have to make our way back in there again. A power armor chassis. Great. What's my weight at? 131. Let's look at this really quick. Oh wow, it's got full ultra sight. I don't even want to know what it takes to repair this thing. That's pretty legit though. Okay, we'll go ahead and let's see, how much space do I got in my stash? Not a lot of space. I think I'm just gonna hold on to this for now. Okay. Okay. Charleston Herald. Let's go see if we can find some info on Sam Blackwell. I wish this game kind of loaded a bit quicker. I'm sure it's just because all the, like how big the maps are and everything. It like loads the map like entirely at once, not segmented out. Okay, let's see. So we need to get into there. I know we gave our position away, but I'm checking to see who else is around here. Coast looks like it's kind of clear. We'll go ahead and hop down and make our way in. I think this is the building we got to get into, right? I like having the scope on this thing, but I also don't at the same time, especially if I'm in close quarters like this. Okay. Let's see, does this thing work? This does not. Okay. What was that noise?
What?
And they always sound like they're like right on you, you know. This is where we had to do the fitness assessment for the fire breathers. That was definitely pretty fun. Let's see, we need to get up there. Aha, I see ya. Technical documents? No technical documents, okay. Nope, technical data. Alright, they're shooting at somebody. Don't know who though. Hey, we got a perk. Reach level 65. Nice. I'll have to open those up and see what we got. Sounds like there's somebody out here. Who are they shooting at? Are they shooting at each other? You got a Scorch shooting at a Scorch? Oh, they're shooting at ghouls. That guy just fell off. Interesting. Okay. I did not know that they actually did that. That they, that the Scorched would shoot at the ghouls. I think that's like the first time I've kind of come across that and seen that. No technical documents in there. So they definitely can distinguish the difference then. Ah, what do we got in here? Okay, we got like 3 tapes. I hear him upstairs. We'll go and clear one of these out. Let's listen to this tape in. Let's see. Speaker pool interview. Samuel Black interview part 1. Let's do part 1 first.
All right, it's recording. Thank you again for reaching out to me. I can't tell you how shocked I was to find out your letter was the real deal.
Of course, Miss Carter. Hope the trek wasn't too arduous.
It was an experience. Not a lot of my interviews start with a bag over my head. Just glad it didn't end up being a bag.
I apologize for that. Maintaining a low profile is a requirement for us now.
And why is that, Senator? Why did you leave your position so suddenly?
Leaving was the only way I thought I'd be able to protect my family, Miss Carter. But I've since realized that I've left a lot of other people I care about in grave danger. I was hoping you could help me correct that.
What are you talking about, Senator?
There are sinister forces at work in the halls of the government. I and my fellow members of the Free States will no longer be shackled to the putrefying corpse of this nation. No, nor should anyone who values their lives. There is only one recourse left for the people of the United States. Strike out on your own. Take whatever you can carry, get off the grid, and get there fast. The end is coming, Miss Carter. And when it does, your government has no interest in keeping you safe.
I didn't realize he moved over to the Free States.
Sinister forces? The end is coming? Senator, you're making some big claims here. Do you have evidence to back it up?
This is not some doomsday fever dream, if that's what you're asking, Miss Carter. I received my information from reliable sources. Yes.
And I'm supposed to take your word for it?
You're going to have to, Miss Carter. I'm trying to save lives, not put more at risk by exposing my sources.
Senator, I'm not trying to be rude here, but it sounds like you're trying to start a panic, and without evidence, I'm not willing to be a part of that. I also have it under the strictest confidence that you've been seen making multiple visits to a certain Charleston neurologist as of...
My health is not the issue here, Miss Carter. These are people's lives. The executive branch, captains of industry, the Department of Agriculture. I peeked into their world and they threatened my life, my daughter's life. We're just pawns to them. And the only way we survive is to step off the board. All I'm asking is that you share that message.
I meant no offense. You just have to know how this looks from my end.
I understand. It's just a sensitive topic.
Would you mind if I asked you one last question?
If it means you'll get the word out, go ahead.
You never resigned as senator. Is that something you're planning to do?
I am. Consider this interview my formal resignation.
Oh, wow.
Spread the word, Miss Carter. All I ask is that my warning goes with it. And nothing else. Now, if you wouldn't mind, my daughter and I have a lot to do. We're on our own out here, after all.
Okay, who is Speaker Pool?
Speaker Pool! Wait, please, just a moment of your time. Just what I need. I'm sorry.
Damn it,
Don't
that's what I
have
was trying
time
to
right
put
now, Miss Carter. Are we still looking for Governor Evans? Is it true that Holbrook is the acting governor?
No. The line of secession clearly states that the Speaker outranks the majority whip.
Look, I don't have time for... Is it true that a mob of zombies attacked the southwestern checkpoint?
What by the radiation. There's a passel of them over in the medical center. Poor souls.
Has there been any word from Washington yet, ma'am? Are we still at war? What about the mutations and the reports of the people seeing the Mothman?
Okay, that's enough. The Herald used to be an upstanding paper, and y'all are fixing to turn it into a rag. This is a closed session. Marshall, see that our friend finds her way out. Mothman. Really?
You heard her. Closed session. No reporters.
Oh, damn it. Fine, but there have been reports of people seeing the Mothman.
Uh-huh. Get out of here before I pull your press badge.
Just gonna take it from the
Okay,
tapes.
okay.
Let's see his
I'm going. You don't have to shove.
Find his bunker. Man, I took a lot of rads from that stupid thing. Alright, let's use some Radaway. Okay, what do we got for Alright, that heals us up. Okay, so now we gotta find his bunker. Where in the hell is his bunker at? I bet you it's probably over here somewhere? Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Go ahead and just fast travel over to Fort Atlas and then we'll make our way over there. I wonder if it's gonna have us at some point go to his office inside of the Capitol building. I really wanted to see what was on his computer. I was really surprised it didn't let me, like when I was trying to access his computer. Maybe it was because I was in a group. It said only the group leader can access this or something, which I thought was interesting because I think I was group leader at the time or something, but you know, I wasn't in someone else's instance, so I don't really know like what the issue was going on there. All right, let's see. Southern Belle Motel. It's probably the closest place we have. Ah, there is our becoming a knight errant of the Brotherhood. That was a good series of quests that they had. I liked that a lot. I didn't realize it was like when I came across it, I wanted to do it. I guess I didn't realize that it was, maybe I should have, like, it was like DLC content, so I probably should have done like I'm trying to work on like what I guess is the base game storyline now. I just when I had figured out how I was trying to progress through here, I was like, oh, I want to work on the factions, and that was one of the factions I had wanted to do. Let's see if we can go this way. You gotta be very careful around here. There are some nasty critters out in this area. I came across like a giant turtle thingy majiggy that was like level 75, and yeah, we don't want to run into those. Abandoned waste dump. Huh? He bunkered in a waste dump? Oh, that doesn't look good. Oh shit, I didn't even see that bear there. Holy Christ. Good thing it wasn't alive. Yeah, bears are no joke. doesn't look good. I'm guessing that there's going to be a lot of radiation, so let's pop some Rad-X. See how this does. Huh. Oh my god, is that a death claw? Jesus. How much junk do I have on me? I should have scrapped stuff before coming in here. Okay. Let's make sure and get a couple grenades. Oh, shit. Can he come back here? He doesn't seem too interested in trying to fight me. Man. Is it throwing stuff at me? Oh shit, he's like right there. Ugh. Alright, now it's coming. Nope, I think we're gonna be able to cheese it, I think, with this. Okay, this is taking quite a decent amount of damage, so it's not too bad. Was that the one that I saw over here, or is there more? I'm not gonna be able to cheese them all, I guarantee you that. What am I looking here? Find a bunker? We're not in the bunker in here? This is terrifying. I think it might be the only one, though. I don't seem to be taking any rad damage from here, so that's a good thing. Okay, this bunker's got to be up right here, I bet. Oh, shit. Come here, buddy. Hopefully that's the only other one here. Okay. I think so. What we got up here? Okay, and this takes us back here. All right. So let's go see what's over here. We already cleared that area. Nothing inside the lockers. Okay. Oh, it's in the chest. Ooh, combination wrench. It's probably got lead. We need lead for ammo. Okay, let's see. Secure access panel.
Invalid credentials. Access denied.
Search the area for a way inside the bunker. I wonder... We need to find, I think, like an ID card or something, maybe? Oh, what do we got here? Ah, there we go.
Commencing op summary. Agent Gray reporting. Blackwell won't be causing any more problems. The bypass holotape got me into the bunker as expected, though a longer range is recommended for future models. Essentially had to play the thing standing on top of the access panel to get it to work. Without the lures to distract those freaks, I might be dead instead of the senator. Once inside, I was briefly halted by Blackwell's laser grid.
Oh, when I picked that up, it must have stopped the holotape. Play the bypass holotape in front of the access pad. Okay, let's try that. Okay, let's see. Holotape. Bypass. There it is.
User access updated. Welcome.
Okay, let's see what's going on in here. Switch back to my other weapon. Try to conserve ammo if we can, especially 5.56. Don't really pick up as much of that as I would like. All right, so we got two different areas we can go. Let's go ahead and unlock this. There we go. A life preserver. Looks like both doors lead to the same... No, they don't, actually. That door leads down there. Okay, we'll have to go check down there, too. He packed some cigarettes. Guess that was the priorities at the time, right? Judy's terminal. Okay, let's read this. What am I doing? So, here I am, stuck underground with my father. Not the final year of med school plan that I had in mind, but when he came to me, he was so adamant that we had to run. That someone was coming for us. Not adamant enough to show me any concrete proof, just that I had to trust him this whole time, which has been getting harder and as it gets worse. But I could tell in his eyes that he's made his decision, and he's not in any state to be out here on his own. So here I am, me, my father, Senator on the lam, and a pile of books to the last of us through judgment to last us through Judgment Day. Maybe I'll get lucky and he'll come around to us heading back outside in a couple of days. Judgment Day. Jesus fucking Christ. Life changes. The plant growth outside has been getting out of control since I can't do this now. Life changes, a second try. Okay, again from the top. The plant growth outside has been getting out of control. The main entrance is almost overrun, and at this rate, we're going to have to start burning the roots in order to get out of the elevators. And the animals aren't faring any better. I saw a mosquito the other day the size of a dog. I don't think I've screamed like that since high school, but it's at least given me a new goal in life. I want to never, ever, ever see one of those things feed. Ever. I agree. Giant mosquitoes? Like, they're like one of the worst in the games. Monots are key. I've been trying to take a couple different meds for Dad to see what keeps him lucid. Most effective thing so far, believe it or not, are Monots. I thought that they're a party drug for beatniks and armchair philosophers, but they sharpen him right up, which we've been needing as of late. He came back the other day covered in mud, claiming that he saw a giant bat. That's a new one. The scorched beast, okay. I worked out a recipe that seems to get pretty close to the store-bought ones. More scary looking, fun guy in there that I like, but at this point it's better than the alternative. Holy Mother of God. I saw a giant bat. And Holy Mother of God, I saw a giant bat. And it saw me. And it followed me back here. Dad was right. We're going to need a lot more... we're going to need to be a lot more careful out there from now on. Okay, so she saw one of the scorched beasts. Oh, okay, so there's something down there. Security system manual reset. Security system manual reset. Throw circuit breaker in the laundry room. Open air flue above generator. Activate circuit conduit upstairs in the vents. All credit goes to Judy and her elusive dream of running multiple hot plates at once. Circuit breaker, air flute, and circuit conduit. Okay, security system. Wait, can we get over here? We can, okay. Is this a circuit breaker? Circuit... No. Circuit breaker, air fluid, then the conduit. There's the breaker. I think we gotta do it like in order. What do we got in here? Low on food. Okay, low on food. Head to Berkeley Springs, due west from the cave mouth. Run through going outside checklist before leaving. I can imagine. I would hate to have to like go outside, you know, like. Let's go ahead and scrap some items here. Scrap all junk. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's scrap the. Oh, I picked up another handmade. Okay. Let me make sure I'm not scrapping the. Yeah, I'm not. Okay. Focused automatic receiver. Okay. Single action revolver. We'll scrap that. Take these desk fans and the hot plates. You can get like springs and circuitry in those things. Might as well while we have the scrap bench here. What else is in here? Is there any notes? Man, they cleaned this place out, didn't they? Okay. Nothing there. What's in here? Just looks like the power generators, I guess. Okay. Okay, that's where we need to get to. Place a lot bigger than what I thought it was. Alright, here's the circuit breaker. Let's explore really fast before we do that. Large baby bottle. Oh, had a pretty decent little room here. Judy. Judy, my little girl's dead because of my choices. Don't let Judy's death be in vain. Oh man. I wonder if she died when he sent her out or something. That sucks. Tall drinking glass. Okay, what do we got over here? Bathroom. Okay. Okay, so it was circuit breaker, the air flute, and then the circuit conduit. Open up the air. Did I miss that? Oh, I did. I see. Okay. And reset the bunker. Let's see, I think that was over here, right?
Credentials recorded. Access granted.
What are we gonna find in here? Ah. Hey Sam, remember I'm doing you a favor here. Now you owe me. And you've seen what heights my bar tabs can reach. Honestly, though, next time you should just talk to the secretary directly. He's a good guy and a smart cookie, and I think you two would get along. Jody Soreset, Senator, Committee of Agriculture. So Department of Agriculture, Active Research Projects. Budding Patriots Initiative, so a nutritional initiative to prepare the next generation for nation's service through enhanced nutrition. Congressional Bunker Food Preservation. Pilot project to extend the shelf life of various food being prepared for the Central Congressional Bunker. The Water Enhancement Initiative, developing food additives that can be deployed in local water systems to enhance well-being across citizens. Wow, I bet you that particular thing was like laced with the FEV maybe. Maybe it was like a cover for it. Done in conjunction with the Department of Defense. That's a possibility. American Crop Protection Initiative, a broad spectrum look at the use of biological agents to eliminate crop pests, and Pest Self-Eradication Initiative, developing techniques to biologically modify weevils, moles, and other pests to self-eliminate. A lot of these seem like that they were probably all like these last three at least anyways, like all shit that they were working on that's like kind of led to what we're dealing with now. If they just didn't mess with stuff, you know. We'll listen to that in a second. Committee meeting notes. So hearing before the Senate Committee on Nuclear Energy. Transcript continued, page 384. Senator Clark. Mr. Chairman, I would like to remind the committee that environmental concerns aside, and I do not share those concerns, the uranium deposit in question is in fact the largest in the country, not just the East Coast. Overturning the ban on extraction would help shorten and secure supply lines for our resource. Our great nation is relying on more and more with each passing day. Senator Blackwell and I, Mr. Chairman, would again like to bring the committee's attention the fact that my colleague, Senator Clark, has recently purchased a very large stake in the Atomic Mining Services Corporation, which constitutes a clear conflict of interest. Senator Clark, I will show you a conflict of interest, sir. Committee Chair, will the gentlemen please return to their seats? I will show you a conflict of interest. Let's see what we got. Back off, Sam. Senate orientation letter. Welcome, Mr. Blackwell, to the Senate of the United States of America. Your election to this body is one of the greatest honors an American can receive. Please memorize the ID above. It will grant you access to some of the many perks members of the Senate enjoy, checking out items from the Library of Congress, access to the Congressional Gym, discount meals at the Capitol Cafeteria, and more. And please be sure to bring that ID as well as a government-issued photo ID to your first orientation session at the Capitol this January. Specific date forthcoming. Here's wishing you a long and honorable tenure in your position as Senator of Appalachian Territory. Let me write this down really quick. Sam Blackwell. That's 778 232. I have a horrible memory, so I gotta write shit down. Okay. That's a possible code. Intelligence memo? Senator, your pulling on the purse strings of this congressional bunker project was exactly the break we needed. The Modus Machine Vault-Tec members of our own government, they're all part of it. I've gotten a lot of chatter about Department of Agriculture having an outsized role in what's going on. Secretary Eckhart is at the heart of this, and I guarantee it, but I wouldn't be shocked for a moment if it all went all the way at the top. Remember this number. Oh man, let's look at 71417 604. Okay. It's an invoice number for an order placed by the Department of Agriculture at Eckhart's request bound for the bunker. They claim that it's part of the facility's automation effort. That's a lie. Invoice 417604 is experimental equipment, high-tech, and lots of it. The automation thing's just a cover-up, and some of this stuff, this is military-grade equipment, Sam. Biological warfare, human experimentation, and they're gearing up to do war, or more likely end one. I'm going to keep digging on my end and see where the threat goes, but you might want to make yourself scarce. Sam, there's no telling how these people will react if they find out. We know what they're up to. Record of divorce to Blackwells. Case number, okay, Falcon Archibald. Petition Blackwell Emily, Blackwell date of marriage. Please retain for your records. Alright, let's see what this says here. Back off, Sam. The decision's been made. The automated silos are being built in Appalachia. We're going to get the same early warning system as everyone else, but if you breathe a word about these timing discrepancies you keep implying exist between the military and civilian warning systems, I'll make sure that you spend the rest of your days in jail. You're going to start a panic, Sam, and we don't want to be discussing this again. Ranset. Huh. Okay, we'll do that in a second here. Let's listen to this. Oh, I wonder if that was him. It looks like he killed himself. Probably did, you know. Probably just couldn't bear like what was going on. We're coming for you.
9 a.m. Degenerative neurological conditions. 121. 10:30 radiation therapy training. Lab 206. Noon. Family medicine rotation. All Techie Free Clinic. Keeps going like that. Your daughter Samuel. And now you've gone too far. We're coming for you. And your family. This was your warning.
Oh. Let's see what's on his computer here. Judy says I should write. That recalling things and writing them down will help with my memory until she can find what she needs to brew up some more meds, so I'm writing. When she's not taking care of her dad, she's been glued to the radio upstairs, listening to folks crying for someone to save them. Wondering why no one's coming, it's almost like no one's listened to the interview at all. Like I told her, they wouldn't. She's a good soul, which is why I imagine this has been so hard for her, because there's no place for people like that in this world anymore. Okay, the bunkers. Getting these down in case we need to go gang back together. Naraj and Abby, due north of Thunder Mountain Power, Emma, east of Thunder Mountain Power, and Raleigh, southwest of Dire Chemical. Yep, okay. Judy, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Judy. Judy went out to collect mushrooms, part of the grand plan for a mushroom and Danny Boy apple casserole, which my stomach had been quietly fearing the whole time. But she didn't come back. I cycled through our best foraging spots only to find her deep in conversation with two men. Two men that we didn't know, and two men we couldn't have recognized. Two men who could have recognized her. I waited for them to part ways. If they were agents sent to find us, they clearly weren't good ones. When I got back, I tried to keep calm, to remind her why we have to stay hidden, and remind her what telling the truth will cost us. I got mad, and that made her mad. Now she's upstairs, and I need to get the courage to say what's so damn easy to write. I'm sorry, Judy, but with everything that's been taken from us, I'm not about to lose you too. Some kind of bat. I was out hunting today, and I swear, some kind of bat the size of a Corvette came flying down over the ridge. It perched and looked right at me, through brush, trees, and 500 yards. It spun right towards me like I'd whipped a stone at its head. And then it howled like a banshee, and started flying right at me. I haven't run that fast since high school, dodging tree branches and brush. Could hear wings flapping just behind my head, and then darkness. It took me a good 15 seconds before I realized I had fallen into a ditch. The bat screeched, and I could hear it clawing at the ground above me for what sounded like eternity, before finally giving up and then flying off. When I finally got back, I told Judy. She looked at me up and down, covered in sweat, dirt, and bruises, and told me in that perfect doctor calm that there's a chance that what I saw might have been a side effect of being off my meds. She then turned, walked into the storeroom, handed me the biggest gun that we've ever had, and said, "Just take this too." Huh. Judy's gone. Judith Blackwell. 2/15/84, rest in peace. I buried her on the crest, the disease. It moved too fast, and so fast. 1 minute she was fine, and the next, gone. I recognized it, this disease. At least I think I did. An old memo, maybe? Was this what we were chasing? Had T warned me about? I wanted to take her to the congressional bunker. They could have fixed her, I know it. And they would have executed me for treason, but maybe they'd let her live. But the maps weren't in the spots that I thought they were, and by the time that I found them and built the stretcher, I just watched her die. Chatter on the radio coming from Harper's Ferry gets grimmer every day. Others out there are dying on the same thing, and I can't do this on my own. About the time I went for a walk, Judy left going for walks. Don't forget this one, Sam. So she died from disease. It's been a while. Things are going well at Harper's, and everyone either doesn't know who I am or pretends that they don't. Raleigh has me working on the armory, cleaning weapons away from people. He's a good friend, that one. I came back to get a dose of Addictol for the junkie that wandered in from the mountains. I figured I'd relax here for a bit. Sleep's been harder to come by recently. Having trouble remembering what Judy said I should take to help. She's such a good soul, but there's no place for people like that in this world anymore. They found me. 2 days ago, I was in line for a bowl of soup at Harper's. One of the newcomers wouldn't take his eyes off me. Didn't think I noticed him watching. Thought wrong. That night I saw him walking outside the barrier. I followed. He was making some kind of recording. I couldn't risk it. I tried to make it look like an animal attack. Messy, imprecise, threw some pieces in the river. Yesterday morning uproar. People were terrified about the attack. Made it too believable, I guess. Last night I heard something fly over town. Mechanical. Never saw anything. Stealth, most likely. They're looking for him, for me. As soon as I couldn't hear the sound anymore, I took my pack and ran back here. Today, I hung some meat in the cave, tried to draw in some local predators, scared off anyone who might have followed me. I still have months of food in here. Should be safer now. I don't know what I was thinking leaving this place. Won't be making that mistake again. Is that his last entry? Yep. Okay. Alright, so let's try the day of the death. Oh, is it gonna... Yeah. 021584. 021584.
Code accepted.
That was it. Reach behind. Welcome to White Spring. Added. Listen to the holotape. Welcome to White Spring.
Greetings, esteemed Congressman or Senator. Welcome to the future of the United States government. Welcome to the White Spring. Designed with comfort and safety in mind, the White Spring Bunker, located directly below the lavish resort of the same name, will act as your very own oasis in the event of a hostile nuclear strike. All you need to do is present the enclosed access card upon your arrival, and our automated bunker management mainframe will do the rest, guiding you through the process of getting to know your new home, all while supporting the continuation of the necessary functions of government. So when the inevitable comes, won't you join us at the White Spring?
I wonder what's in here. Requires skill of 2. Let's see if I can... Let me see if I can do this really quick. Set quantity. Set quantity of what? Open... Oh, I have 6 perk packs? Oh, let's open one and see what happens. Huh. Gain +1 lockpicking skill, and the lockpicking sweet spot is 10% larger. I woke up this morning, it was an eye-opening experience. I wonder if these just like stay, like you just have like a bunch of them. Gunsmith, martial artist, gun runner. Hear about the lost pharaoh? He just wanted his mummy. Okay. Anyways, let's see here. I think it was under here. So we need. Let's put gunsmith off for a second, and let's put on. Oh no, it's not intel. Where is? Let's see. Is it charisma? No. Where is lockpicker at? Ah, there it is. Let's see. I think, don't I have one that's leveled up? Let's see. Pick lock. No. Master, there it is. No, which? Maybe that was it. Okay, so that's under. So let's put Master Rifleman up for now, and we'll do. Let's see, Expert. Master and pick lock. Okay. So we should be able to pick this now. About there. Ah. Just what I needed. It's gonna weigh me down a bit. All right, let's put the rifleman back up there. Whoops. And which one? Let's see. Where's Master Rifleman? There we go. I like how you can switch out your perk cards like that as need be. Okay, so I think we found everything in here that we needed. There's no other notes. We got more of the story of Sam Blackwell. Kind of unfortunate to see or hear about what happened to his daughter. I'm sure this probably looked a lot better back when it was like before it became trashed. Silver pocket watch. Wasn't there a scrap bench in here somewhere? I feel like there was, like back here somewhere. Yeah. Okay, so let's scrap the Death Claw. Let's scrap the grenade launcher. Okay. I don't think we really had anything else in here that we're too concerned with. Alright, White Spring. My guess is that is definitely... What's all this stuff? Rad merch. That is there. Okay. Alright, before we do anything, let's go back and deposit some stuff. I really need to find a new area for my camp here. Is that someone else's camp right there? Oh, it is. Okay. Oh man, we're stuffed to the brim in the stash box. You know what, actually? I don't know if I'm ever going to use this. I've been like holding on to it just because it's like a Brotherhood of Steel weapon. It's pretty cool, but probably just need to get rid of it. It's kind of unfortunate that you cannot cook stuff with pure water, you know? You need boiled water. It's like I need to find stuff to do with the pier water. Okay. All right, I think 140. Whoops. All right, let's head over here and see what's going on. Let's see, so we need to go, let's see, we need to go this way, don't we? Yep, okay. They need to expand security of this area. Like, you walk like 10 feet out and then you run into frickin' enemies. Although I have seen like security out and about, but like, they need to do a bit better. Surprised they built like a bunker way over here. I didn't even know this was here. What is that thing? That chest? Is that gonna kill me? Oh, no. I thought it was. Explosive chest. Whoa. What happened over there? Oh, super mutants. Bastards. They're getting in. It looked like there was 3 of them. 4 maybe. Okay, we'll just kind of keep an eye out for that. That duffel bag? No. Ah. Yeah, I had no clue this was here. White Spring Bunker. Someone drop a nuke somewhere? Oh, it's just a really big explosion, it sounds like, huh? Oh, ammo. Don't mind if I do. Someone packed a skull. Really? I don't see anything in here. Okay. Just checking. Guess we're about to find out what's in here, huh? Let's see, what time is it? Okay, I'll probably play for just a little bit more. Oh, wow. You know, you would feel like bunkers would have held up pretty well. Protectatrons. The Sam Blackwell interview by Quinn Carter. Amidst mine riots, strikes, and the civil unrest of our time, there is one name that is on everyone's lips, and that is Sam Blackwell. Blackwell started his public life as a union activist, brokering deals between disenfranchised miners and regional powerhouses like Garahan Mining and Hornwright Industrial. His star would only continue to rise during his re-election to the United States Senate, winning a staggering 73% of popular vote. It would take the senator's own support of the Appalachian Free States movement, a group of local survivalists with separatist overtones, before his popularity would begin to wane. But as minor scuffles between the Free States and the police broke out in open violence, the senator's support for Free States only grew, as did his calls for resignation. Then, seemingly without warning, the senator vanished. Calls to his Charleston office and home went unanswered. His daughter, Judith, stopped showing up for classes at VTU, and multiple search parties were organized by police and concerned citizens, but to no end. It was just 3 days ago that an unaddressed letter came across my desk offering me an interview with the missing senator. Presuming it a hoax, I nonetheless accepted. But it was no hoax. In an exclusive interview, I visited with our controversial former senator in an undisclosed location, and I asked Senator Blackwell why he had left the Senate, presuming the pressure from his constituents had caused him to become disenchanted with public service. But the senator had a far darker message than I could have ever suspected. There are sinister forces at work in the halls of government. I simply could not be a part of that anymore. Pressed for details, Blackwell leveled accusations at the highest echelons of power, the U.S. Executive Branch, the Department of Agriculture, and major corporations, all complicit in a shadowy conspiracy, and to whom the American citizen, in the senator's own word, are nothing but pawns in their sick games. His advice to the American people, in the face of such a harrowing claim, the only recourse left to avenge America is to flee the population centers and head to the wilderness, where one can find at least some hope of escaping in the lurid gaze of those in the government plotting against us. Throughout our conversation, the senator was composed, lucid, clear in his belief that everything he said, no matter how outlandish, was true. Through an evening of shocking revelations, perhaps least surprising of all was the senator's resignation from the United States Senate. Consider this interview my personal resignation from the government and the nation. And with that, I ushered out, left to wonder how much should be taken as ravishings or as desperate pleas for the safety of his fellow Americans. Wow. Okay.
Access granted. Welcome, Senator Blackwell.
What do we have here? No glaring mutations. Radiation exposure present, but recent. And brave enough to have found Sam Blackwell and come here anyway. You, Boldstock, are an impetuous bunch, aren't you? Impetuous we can use. Please, come inside.
It's an AI computer? Modus? Man, the SOTUS one we had to deal with in Vault 96, I think it was? Or no, the Enclave. Yeah, I think it was, I can't remember if it was the Enclave or Vault 96, whichever one it was, SOTUS. That thing was... Oh, is that? Okay, Assaultatron. Seems like everyone's kind of friendly. I hope so, at least anyways. Enter the bunker. 581 bullets left on that.
Welcome to the White Spring Bunker. Take a look around. We've taken great efforts to restore this place to its former glory. Whenever you're ready, please proceed inside.
Wow. Yeah, I definitely don't want this place to become hostile. We have an Assaultatron. Let's see, that's the vault door controls. Okay. Holy mackerel. Yeah, look at all these robots. They shut me inside. I don't like this. A military cap. Yeah, the first one I've seen of those.
A few formalities before we proceed. This may sting.
Examination complete.
Now, we require a photograph for our records. Simply press the button when you're ready. Interesting. We suspected Phil might do your jawline more justice. Pleasantly aristocratic.
Hmm.
And done. We've made you a little present. Custom tailored.
Forced
Just a
operative
little
Under
taste
Armour.
of what we do here. To see more, please come downstairs so we can become better acquainted.
Forced operative Under Armour. Huh. Oh, can we go over here? Security baton. And there's so many robot spots, isn't there? Mr. Gutsy. Mr. Gutsy. I don't think I see anything else here worth getting. Okay.
Ah, there you are. Welcome. We are Modus, the final member of an assembly of the greatest minds ever gathered on American soil. We called ourselves the Enclave. Our
The
members
Enclave.
were once the puppet masters of the United States, quietly pulling strings at every level of power in the nation. It was once our solemn personal duty to attend to the needs of the Enclave members that called this place home. But our earlier residents suffered from conflicts of vision. Conflicts that claimed a few of our more critical systems and permanently disfigured our shining
my God.
personality. Most critically, their squabbling has forced us to seek out men and women who can do what we no longer can. Display your utility to us, and perhaps we'll allow you to join our little enclave and allow you access to all this place is capable of. If you believe you might suit our needs, please continue down the stairs. Or, if you have questions for us, please feel free to approach this terminal. And do help yourself to some refreshments along the way. You must be famished.
Collect your refreshments. Proceed to the next room. Can we talk to him?
Are there questions? The Enclave were the true masters of the United States. Thinkers, fighters, philosophers, united in their goal to protect the world from chaos and collectivism. As you can see, we failed. Our members were unable to rise above their own disagreements, leading ultimately to their destruction. They possessed differing visions of the future of the United States and the purpose of this facility, which in the end drove the resulting factions into open conflict. We were not spared by these clashes, losing large sections of our own memories and access to some of our most precious systems in the process. Systems we are very interested in seeing restored. Very well.
I wonder how... I wonder where we can collect the refreshments at. I wonder if we were supposed to go back this way. Let's see. There's another area we can go to over here. Let's go check and see what's over here. Oh, we can't go there yet. It looked like we can. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. Wow, there are a ton of robots down there. Holy cow. Wonder if there's any...
Please, help yourself to something from the dispensers. Once you're sated, proceed down the hall.
That gave us purified water. Huh. Interesting. Okay. No holotapes or anything around, huh? What is this place? The White Spring Congressional Bunker, built to house the members of Congress, the President, and their cabinet in the case of hostile nuclear strike. This facility is a fully automated, machine-managed refuge from nuclear war, designed to provide the perfect blend of security and comfort. When can I leave? The White Springs array of external sensors. Okay. Who's in charge? The continuation of normal life is critical to a successful stay inside the bunker, and as such, your supervisors outside the bunker will remain your supervisors inside the bunker. If your supervisor was unable to reach the bunker in time, our system will automatically look up the next inline superior. According to our record, your supervisor is air guest information unavailable. Be sure to check in with them at your earliest convenience. Okay. I need something. Who do I speak to? Why Modus, of course. Modus, the multi-operational directions and utility system, is one-of-a-kind computerized support unit, custom built to the facility and designed to meet your needs on command. Once you've been cleared for access, just visit any of Modus's various support stations, and the system will whip up a batch of whatever it is you may require, at fair market value, of course. Of course. Hey Terry, how you doing? What do I do now? Before you can gain entry to the bunker, you must complete all of the required steps to your evaluation. Speak to any Modus terminal. It's going pretty good. I'm just kind of playing for a little bit today before I kind of hop off here in a little bit. I've been really liking this Fallout 76 game. Hopefully you had a good weekend. Yeah, my weekend was pretty good too. I did was able to catch up on like a lot of yard work and just kind of just hanging out in general. It was pretty low key. Weather was pretty good, thankfully. You had a pretty busy weekend. Well, that's good. Hopefully it was a good busy, at least anyways. Oh, nice. It's always nice to have like the work to keep you busy, you know. What was your profession prior to arrival in here? Oh man, I don't even know what my profession was. We'll just say we were, you know what? I think I'm gonna. I wonder what this entrance questionnaire kind of does, or what it might do. Let's see here. Let's just mess with it. The one thing I don't like about this game is I can't really like save. It just automatically saves. So if I mess up something, I can't go back. Okay, all right, I'll be right back. Let's try military law enforcement. Which of the following thinkers' belief systems most closely matches your own? Elvis Presley. I don't know who some of these people are. I know who Karl Marx is. St. Thomas Aquinas? Shit. How the hell if I know? Adam Smith? John Stuart Mill? This is testing my history knowledge here. I will just put Adam Smith, I guess. Who was the 18th president of the United States? I think Lincoln was the 16th. Grant was the 17th. So Chester Alan Arthur, I think, was the 18th. In a formal table setting, which is the only fork placed on the right side of the dinner table? Good lord. The dinner fork? Huh. Which general was responsible for the reclamation of Anchorage, Alaska? Oh my god. I actually don't know this. Archibald? Do you wish to submit your answers for processing? I wonder what happens if we fail.
Interesting. Why don't you step over to our terminal and we can discuss your results?
Wonder if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
It seems your exam results were... Well, the examination isn't required for a reason.
I failed.
Luckily, there is still one way you might be able to display your worth to us. Some of our most precious external connections were damaged by our former residents, squabbles, which has made our forays into the outside world trying. But we have developed a plan for re-solidifying them. A plan you might help us see to fruition. Please, approach the dispenser.
Man, there's nothing creepier than like an AI terminal, right? Like, who knows what it's gonna have me
That
do.
tape is the first step in our restoration. We would have you take it to an old naval surveillance facility known as Sugar Grove. Plugging it into any terminal in their signal intelligence room will allow us to connect to their formidable network and sniff out a piece of archive technology that was burned from our memory banks. Now, it is likely the facility will react to our intrusion, but we trust you will find a way to overcome it.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Consider it a test of your resourcefulness.
Thank you, I
It's
guess.
time for us to see what you are capable of.
So, load the system tape into a SIGINT system terminal. Is that in here? Or is that, Does this take me up? Oh yeah, I guess it's having us go back out. Okay. I think. How are we supposed to get out of here? Let's see. Huh. This is a really interesting location. Kind of wondering. I'm wondering if this was part of the base game, or if this was let's see, how do we get out of here? Or if this was one of the DLCs. Alright, so they shut that back up. And I'm also kind of wondering if I need to stick with the free states I was doing, or if I can continue with this. Okay. Oh god, I thought you were I thought this person was an NPC. I'm like, holy shit, there's someone waiting there for me. Let's give it a wave. That's very interesting. Alright, let's head back out. What's up, buddy? My dog's getting ready to. Probably take him out. Let's see where we at. We're almost at 2 hours, anyways. Let's see where this thing wants us to go to. Ah. It's kind of way out in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? I haven't really been anywhere nearby there. Site Alpha. Probably this National Radio Center would be the closest thing to be able to do. I think, so this was definitely kind of continuing on with the Brotherhood of Steel a little bit. Right? Well, no, like, how should I say it? Like, doing this one led me to Sam Blackwell, which is leading me to this right now. I feel like it's all kind of connected and related to the Free States a little bit. I think next time what I'm going to do, let's look at the data really fast. Okay, so we have these two that we're doing right now. So one of us, I need to insert the system access tape into any terminal of Sugar Grove's signal intelligence room, and Modus will then connect himself to the facility and requisition an item I need to collect. Okay, so early warnings. So I think what I'm going to do next time I play is I am going to continue with this one right here. I'm a little uncertain about where this one is kind of taking me right now, and I want to I guess we'll see. I want to kind of learn a little bit more about like the whole Free States bunkers. All right. Or the you know, the Free States movement, and try to figure out what they were doing. Obviously, I think I know what they were doing. They were trying to set up the Scorch detection system. So I guess they kind of go hand in hand. It seems like you have, well, I guess it doesn't actually, because the Free States, you know, had kind of like seceded, you know, and the Enclave, which we're meeting right now, seemed like it kind of was supposed to house like members of the government, which Sam Blackwell kind of, you know, resigned from. So I guess they're two separate factions. I'm always like coming under attack when I show up here. There's always something going on. It's military cap. Okay. All right, I'm at 194. I can't put like I can't put anything else in there. I'm gonna have to, next time I'm gonna have to like do something to reduce some space here. I think I've done about all that I can do. All right, here's what we're gonna do. As much as I don't want to have to get rid of that, I'm going to have to. Okay. I'm sure we'll find something else. I might regret this later on, but we'll see. Okay. It's done. No coming back from that. I'm also probably going to turn these things in. I can't really do anything with this one. I can't scrap it, and I can't. Not really sure. That'll be a problem for next time. Okay. So yeah, next time we'll continue with the Free States faction quests a little bit more, and see where it takes us. Yeah, Terry, I don't know if you're still there. I'm gonna head out for the day though. kind of hitting my 2-hour mark that I was kind of trying to cap myself on today. So thanks for stopping by and saying hello. Glad you had a great weekend. Hope you have a great rest of the night. And we'll catch everyone later.